What's up YouTube, it's Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman, bringing you guys another video. Today I'll be telling you everything you need to know about the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 3s. I'll let you know the pros, the cons, if they're for you and if they're good value. Before I get going, I want to remind you, make sure you hit me up on my social media. I have it linked in the description below. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you got a comment or question, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. I'll make sure to get back to you. But without further ado, let's talk tech. Alright guys, first up we have the most important number, the most important spec when it comes to these earbuds is the price. The retail for these guys is $278. We'll call it $280. But you can catch them on sale for around $200. At that point, they really become a lot more competitive. They become a lot better buy at $200. As far as the specs go, these guys come in and they really check all of the boxes, right? They have a fully featured app. They have 7mm drivers. They have wireless charging. They also have a quick charge option where 10 minutes of charge gets you an hour of playback. They have a 3 mic array on each earbud. They have active noise cancellation. They have transparency mode. They have pretty much everything you want, including multi-point. All right, so they check the box across the board as far as the specs go. For me personally, the pros for these earbuds definitely have to be the earbud profile. So I pop these guys in and let you see what they look like when they're in. So you can see they're not big bulky buds, even though they do have good sound quality, ANC, decent battery life. And also popping these in my ears just reminded me of something else that I really appreciate about them, and that is the voice prompts. And you actually have an option in the app, which I'll show you here in a second, to choose what type of voice prompts you want, whether you want voice, whether you want tone only or you want tone and voice. And they're very responsive and very informative as far as the voice prompts go. Another pro for me is the fitment. All right, you get great fitment options. You get several wing tips. You get several ear tips. So you can find the combination of wings and tips to find the best fit for you, which is the most important thing when it comes to sound quality and taking advantage of the ANC and the transparency. A huge factor for me as well is multi-point. I have tons of devices, so I'm hopping between devices all the time. They can connect simultaneously to 2 devices, which is the bulk of what I need. When I rotate a third device in or happen to pick up another phone, you can go into the app and select which device you want to connect to, which device you want to be that secondary device. So that's a cool way to kind of allow you to connect to more than 2 devices while staying simultaneously connected to 2 devices. Now for me, we come to the cons. All right, these earbuds do have a couple of things that I like for them to improve on the 4th version. One would be the case size. This case is chunky and it's kind of square, right? Even if it was this size and it was a little more sleek. Also, it has this nice little fabric material that it's made out of, but once again, that just kind of hurts you when it comes to slipping it in and out of your pocket, especially if you have on sweatpants or something like that. Compare these to something like the Sony's and you start to kind of see what you're getting. All right, the Sony's are much sleeker, they're rounder, it's a nice smooth case, and these slip in and out of your pocket very easily. You don't even notice that they're there. With these, I always know these are in my pocket. That's one thing for me that's a con for the Sennheiser. Also, just the fit. Right, I went down to the smallest ear tip. I have the small wing on there, but they go so deep into your ears that for me, ear fatigue becomes a problem after about an hour or so. And I'm the type of person where I like to have an earbud in and have transparency mode on, and I just kind of have one in all the time. So if I get a phone call, I can just check my watch, boop, hit my earbud, and I'm ready to go. So that's my lifestyle. That's the way I rock, and these really don't allow me to do that. All right, now we come down to the value. Okay, like I said, these guys retail for $280. At $280, I can't recommend them. I just simply can't. Mostly because you also have the Sony WF-1000XM4s at that same price point. And these guys pretty much, they don't beat the Sennheisers in every category, but they beat them in enough categories where you're really paying the same price for less in the Sennheisers, right? So out the gate, the case is smaller, better sound quality, better ANC, better transparency. Battery life is a tad bit better on the Sonys than the Sennheisers. The app is a little bit better, a couple more features in there. So it's just, if you're comparing to other earbuds at that price point, you just don't get it. And then if you go up a couple more bucks, you can get something like the Master and Dynamic MW08s. And these are in a whole nother league. One thing I like to do as soon as I get something, when I'm assessing value and I'm trying to see where the money went, right? So out the gate, you look at the box. The box is okay. It's not great, not amazing. As soon as I touch the box, I'm still asking, where's the 280? Where'd it go? You open it up, look inside, take the earbuds out. You have a little bit different case, right? You got this fabric on the outside of it, the nice little subtle Sennheiser logo. I like that. It's different. The earbuds themselves, they're clean and sleek and all that stuff. But I'm still, like I said, $300, $20 more. I'm getting stainless steel case. I'm getting ceramic and aluminum build materials. You're in a whole nother league as far as just quality goes. These are kind of reaching. So now I'm looking at sound quality, right? Sound quality is good. It's not as open as the Sonys. It's not as airy. The ANC isn't as good. The transparency mode isn't as good. So these kind of leave me wanting as far as 280. Now at 200, especially if these are going to be my only pair of earbuds, I'm ready to go. Is it a buy or a pass for me? On these at 200, it's a buy. At 280, the MSRP, definitely a pass. Reason being, there's a lot of competition between $200 and $300, and you kind of have to be more picky, right? So if I put the case in my pocket and I don't like how it feels, that's how you're going to carry these earbuds. So every time you put them in your pocket, it's going to be a problem, right? For that price point, 280, I don't need any problems, right? I need everything to be fired on all cylinders, okay? Also, for me, the fitment, as far as this, how deep they go in your ears and my ear fatigue, that's specific to me. But for me personally, if you experience something like that, I would pass on these as well. That's something to look out for on these. But outside of that, I think they're good to go. Once again, this has been my review of the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 3s. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments section. I'll make sure to get back to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you. Peace.